build some context first, you kind of came to me about probably 5 or 6 years ago now, right?
It would have been, I think it was like winter of 2014 after the car
Wow.
accident. Yeah.
Yeah. And since then, I know you've completed 1,145 workouts, so that's pretty
Wow.
amazing.
Just one at a time, eh?
Yeah, one at a time. So what has it been like working with me so far, man?
I mean, I think as you and I both know, we both have kind of similar mindsets in terms of work, life, fitness, uh, goals, and I think that's kind of one of the biggest advantages of working with you is we both kind of just see the need to get physical activity in 4 to 5 times a week for, I think, more so mental well-being, and obviously physical well-being is 50%, maybe a little less for me, but like
Yeah.
I think, yeah, working with you, we both kind of see eye to eye on goals and functional training as a big goal for myself. And when you throw me on the rower and say, hey, go row 10K, I look at it before I start and say, God, this is gonna suck. And then when I'm done, I'm like, God, that was awesome. So
Good, man. Good for you. Yeah. I mean, Sid always tells me I'm a better human being when I work out. So she would probably
totally.
divorce me if I didn't. So I can
Well, and
definitely relate there.
yeah, and I think I mean, Lisa's the same. She's like, you know what? Just get up in the morning and go do your thing, because I know you're gonna be miserable at the end of the day if you don't.
Totally, man.
Yeah.
What inspired you to look into coaching? I mean, you alluded to it a little bit with the car accident, but kind of maybe you can expand on that for me.
Yeah, for sure. I think the biggest thing is just knowing that someone is creating a plan for me catered around my needs, and if I need to tweak that, I come to you and you change some things up. But um, repetition is kind of what I guess bores me. So I
Hmm.
think that's what's unique in the programs that you write is you're rarely ever gonna see a workout that's the same unless it's, go row 10K. But even in the last month, I've only done that once. So
Right.
there's some big rowing blocks, but none of it is ever kind of the same. So it's unique every day, and I think that's what kind of challenges the mind and the body. And I think that's the biggest value add that I see in coaching, as well as having just a one-on-one kind of, hey, this is working, this isn't working, my knee hurts, fix my back hurts, like just kind of able to tweak some things at the push of a text message. So
Yeah, it's been great, man.
definitely super valuable for me.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, I equate to like painting a picture, right? So like for me, my canvas is the program design. I get to like take in all that I know about you through our consults and our calls and the things that you hope and dream for and your goals. And then I try and paint the picture that's going to reflect that. And I'm glad that it sounds like that's happening for you. Or it's been happening since 2014, so that's good.
Yeah.
Good long haul. What do you remember what you were doing for fitness before we started working together?
Um, I think before we started working together, I had a lot different goals.
Yeah.
I was kind
Maybe
of,
with the ladies or what?
yeah, mid 20s, kind of,
Yeah.
let's see how much I can deadlift or squat or bench press. But well, I mean, I think the functional aspect has always been there for me. But back before I started with you, I think it was more for, let's get jacked and, you know,
Yeah.
go hang out at the Glencoe pool.
Gym tan laundry, right?
Yeah, I mean, as much as I hate to say that, I think that was probably what my goals were. And
Oh,
now
for sure,
it's
man. Those were
and
good
now
days
it's
too.
those were simpler times.
Totally, man. Totally.
um, but yeah, I think working with you has been huge for building the foundation for a functional uh, mind and body for a new father. And
Yeah. Congrats on that, man. How many months now?
She's just, I don't know, what is it, 10 weeks, over 2 months.
Yeah, there you go. 2 months. Perfect.
So
Things are
now we
starting to go in
start
the right
seeing the
direction.
yeah,
Yeah,
the rapid change is kind of almost every day something's new. So
cool. That's awesome.
yeah, it's exciting.
How do you like the coaching calls and the True Coach platform? So that's the platform that you receive your individualized workouts in. For those who won't know what that is, tell me a little bit about how you enjoy them.
The True Coach app is hugely helpful for myself, just because it keeps me accountable, and it, if I'm going to miss a workout, I can go back and see that I skipped that one, or had a bad week, that kind of thing. And then in terms of the workout tracking, it just allows you to see kind of what you've done in the past for benchmarks and kind of goals that you can set for yourself, and track that in the app is very helpful, more so than just kind of, oh, I had a heavy deadlift day 2 years ago. Like, you can actually physically go in and click on your PRs and that kind of stuff, and see what you rode 10K or 5K in 4 years ago versus what you do it now. So for me, that's kind of a huge piece. And then just having the actual, if I don't know an exercise, you click on it and there's a video, and it's right to it. So super helpful. And then, yeah, the coaching calls are always valuable. I think we're pretty, both Lisa and I enjoy checking in and just kind of giving you updates as to where we are as individuals, and kind of where things are at in our lives. And we appreciate the time that you take there as well. So both very valuable.
I mean, that's probably my favorite part, is just checking in, seeing how everyone's doing, and seeing things evolve, especially like with long-term clients like yourself. It's like, I get to be part of your lives. And so it's with a lot of, pride that I get to do those calls, and I really look forward to them every month. So
For sure.
this one is, going to be self-serving, but I'm going to say it anyways. What is your favorite thing about working with me?
Oh man, that one put me on the spot.
Yeah.
I think it just goes back to kind of what we mentioned earlier, is that just it's easy to kind of describe to you what our needs are, and for you to just say, okay, this is what we're going to work on this month. Maybe we did a lot of cardio last month, and we're going to do more kind of strength training this month. And I think that's kind of my favorite aspect of working with you, is just the variation and the continuous change and progression towards, if I have goals, you're all over them. And if my goal is to just maintain functional fitness, then there's no problem there either. Even with working in a home gym in the basement with some dumbbells and kettlebells and a rower, like, I'll still come out of there drenched and exhausted and feeling good. So
yeah, accomplished. I like that, man.
Yeah.
And how would you describe what I do?
I would say, let's see. Well, it can be a very long answer or a short answer. So
Hey, whatever, man. I'm here today just to find out.
Yeah, like, I would describe what you do as I would say a wellness, all around, like a wellness coach as well as a personal trainer. Like, if I have diet and nutrition ideas that I can bounce off you, I think the wealth of knowledge that you have to offer in both all around well-being as well as fitness is hugely valuable for myself. And I think that's kind of why one of the big things of why we continue to keep this thing going. And that's kind of what I
keep
preach.
The engine going. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's what I preach to people when they ask, oh,
Well, I
why do
appreciate
you
that.
use a personal trainer, and why don't you just, just do some workouts off the internet? I'm like, wow, it's more than a personal trainer, right? He's a all around wellness coach, and he can answer basically any question I have with research and facts that I had no idea even existed. So
That warms my heart, man.
yeah,
Like the goal of any coach is to make sure people don't get stuck, right? So I'm glad that you guys come to me and believe in what we do and ask me the questions to keep you unstuck and keep you moving in the direction that you want, right? So, um, why did you choose me over anyone else?
oh, I think I forget how. I think Kev got me started with you, right?
Yeah, I
Like
think
when
so.
he was coming to you, and then I think I just did some research on you and knew that your passion for um, fitness as a coach and that kind of thing was kind of where we saw value right away. Like it was just kind of knowing your expertise and your history and your background, and your passion for just training and keeping people healthy, uh, is kind of I would say the nuts and bolts of why I chose you. So
Awesome.
yeah,
What would you say to someone who's on the fence about
go
working
see
with us?
Sean.
Go see Sean. I like it. Hashtag go see Sean, right? That'll have to be
Yeah,
the new Instagram hashtag for me.
yeah.
Um, just, right to the point. I like that. Well, the good
Well, and
news,
like I
sorry, go
think
ahead.
that's just it, right? It's just the uh, all around kind of advice and goals you're able to set for your clients is it speaks for itself. And I think uh, everyone that kind of uses you and looks to you as a coach will say the same thing. So I'm sure it's not just me that says
Well, you know what? Right now, you're the only one that matters to me. So, like I said, it's important.
that.
I appreciate you like taking the time today to like sit on the call with me. And um, I guess in parting, I just wanted to say, like, again, I appreciate everything that you do and trusting me as a coach. And here's to another 1,143 workouts. and
We'll do this in 2027.
exactly, exactly. And hopefully it won't be minus 30 then, but who knows? Maybe by that point we'll have global warming and it'll be like plus 15 in February in Calgary. So yeah, for
Wow,
those listening in the US, we're in Calgary, which is Canada, and it's cold as F here. So
it's yeah, minus 35 Fahrenheit today, I think.
yeah, exactly, man. Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, thanks again, Ryan, and we'll be chatting soon. And if you're out in Canmore this weekend, hit me up, man.
Yeah, of course. Appreciate it as always, Sean.
All right, thanks, man.
Okay, thanks.